everybody, it's John Maher here with Why We Love Horror Trivia. It's we're doing some team stuff, and if you've been paying attention, we're doing 2 concurrent ladders, and this is the lower ladder. Just working our way up. We don't even need to introduce the people. We'll just bring them in, and we'll talk to them. The team that is currently climbing the ladder from the basement. Jeremy Potters, the current singles champion, Jeremy Potters, and his partner, Will Cohen. Top 5 competitor, Will Cohen. Guys, on paper, you guys are awesome. The Cinnabites. How you feeling?
I feel good. Like going into the singles run, I kind of was at the bottom and ran my way up. So like, let's just do that. Let's just do it this way. Just start here and then just keep running through everyone.
Yeah, and the person that he ran through most recently was me. So let's see if at least Jeremy can carry his momentum. I'm hoping to actually be able to answer a fucking question. So let's do this.
I hope so too. Standing in your way, probably the most confident team on the roster, I'd say easily. Kaiser Huang, Javi Madden, Javi's new nightmare. Kaiser goes to hell. How are you guys feeling today?
Fine. I'm glad that we're somehow not lowest ranked, it seems. So we're gonna put a stop to this.
You guys were 4th from the bottom. 4th from the bottom. It's crazy.
We've only won once, haven't we?
Hey, there's some teams that could not win.
All right. Well, we'll stop.
Remember,
we'll
we've only won once.
Get any higher, and then we'll keep going higher. And then we'll finally get a second win, and it'll be awesome. Also, that one win's with an asterisk. You made us you let us draft categories that just weren't even allowed at the time, and the other team were just cool with it.
Yeah, that's fine. We will stretch the rules just to be friendly. But now that you're in, you got to play by our rules. So
all right, fair enough.
Anything else, Kaiser?
Yeah. Jesus, my voice. I'm not expecting much, so we'll see what happens.
All right, let's keep this energy up for the whole match. Round number 1 is just the whiteboard / general horror trivia round. Out of all the categories you guys didn't pick in rounds 2 and 3, I chose 8 of our general horror categories, carefully curated by myself and the other sometimes writer, Aaron Brooks. You'll get 8 one-point questions from those categories. I'll read the question in 15 seconds. The answer on your whiteboards. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down. I'll call on you one at a time. You'll show your answer. You'll say your answer. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you get all 8 questions correct, there's a 9th bonus question waiting for the players that accomplish that task. And for the duration of the match, both teams have 3 repeats and a challenge. Any questions before we get started?
No. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. I want to get a point.
Then let's start with everybody's favorite movie studio, Blumhouse. What decade does the time machine send Jamie back to in Totally Killer? A movie that, it's pretty good. It obviously, was it a streaming debut, not a movie theater release, but good anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, in what decade did they say that a lot?
I assume it's the 1980s.
Javi.
Said the 1990s. I almost said 80s.
Will.
It is the 80s.
And Kaiser.
I got the points. It's 80s.
The 1980s is correct. As we go on to questions.
Should have borrowed it.
Maybe we'll allow that. I don't know. Once they stop using it on the other channel, maybe I'll just take it. Your second question in Monsters and Other Beasts. What is the subtitle to the most recent Tremors film? There's a lot of them. I just need the subtitle to the most recent one. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Javi.
I said it's Tremorin time.
That'd probably be the next one. Will.
I mean, eventually it's going to be right at some point, right? Still quaking?
Kaiser.
I don't even know what I put like a real cradle to the grave.
And Jeremy.
I love you guys. I said A Cold Day in Hell.
A Cold Day in Hell is actually a subtitle to one of the movies, but Shrieker Island. Shrieker Island is the one after that.
Yeah.
Moving on to question number 3. In the 1970s, Dylan's not here, so you can ask, who directed Phantasm?
Hey, yay.
Gave a hint, sort of, but that's fine.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Will.
Nope. Pull it.
Kaiser.
Is his name like Don Coscarelli or something?
Jeremy.
Don Coscarelli.
And Javi.
I feel like Dylan's brought up Jim Jarmusch every once in a while. I don't know what
That's another director he
Sure.
talks about, but he does talk about
Sure.
Don Coscarelli a lot. So
Yeah.
Jeremy and Kaiser getting that one. Moving on to Supernatural. How many children are there in the Lutz family in 1979's The Amityville Horror? Wow, it's 2 1979 questions back to back. I didn't even intend for that, but hey, whatever. It was a good year. But all you have to do is write a number for this one. How many
I'm
kids
still
they
gonna
got?
get it wrong. I'm calling it right now.
5. We'll find out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Kaiser.
I'm trying to think of the beginning of The Conjuring 2.
And Jeremy.
I also said 2.
Javi.
I wrote down 43. No, I'm just going to.
And Will.
I said 3.
Will is correct. There are 3 kids. in that
Ow.
family.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Moving on to found footage, a new category in this new season we're doing. How do the majority of the members of Eden Parish die in The Sacrament? A great movie if you haven't seen it. I won't say anything more than that. 5, 4, and I'll be lenient with the answer. 3, 2, and 1.
No.
Pens down. Jeremy.
All right. It said ritual suicide.
Okay. Javi.
Burned.
Will.
I said poisoning.
And Kaiser.
And I said crucified.
I will accept poisoned and ritual suicide. They drink.
Oh.
They all drink a poison drink.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Your next question in body horror. Who plays Girder, Voss's handler in Possessor? What? Aaron would be very disappointed with the looks on your faces after I mentioned Possessor. 5,
Just writing
4,
down at this point.
I mean,
2.
based on the
One.
name.
Hey, people watching at home, over under on how many people write down a male's name. Go ahead, Javi.
Said Anthony Hopkins.
There's one. Will.
I didn't write anything down.
Okay, I'm gonna count that as a male. Kaiser.
I said Don Knotts.
That's 3. And Jeremy.
I said Udo Kier.
That's 4. Jennifer Jason Leigh is Girder.
Okay. Okay.
All right, your penultimate question: scores and soundtracks. Here we go.
Great.
Who composed the score to Nightbreed, The Frighteners, and Sleepy Hollow? I think we might get a clean sweep here. I think it might happen.
Don't do that to me because I'm not gonna get it right.
I think you might get it right. I think I have a suspicion.
All right, if I don't, I get the point anyway.
I'll put it on the side. 2,
We'll
1.
put an asterisk on it.
Will.
I believe that's Danny Elfman.
Kaiser.
I mean, based on John Stamos, I'm pretty sure it's Danny Elfman.
And Jeremy.
Also Danny Elfman.
And Javi.
Danny.
I told you you were going to get it right. Clean sweep. Danny Elfman did it. Tim Burton, Danny Elfman, a match made in heaven. All right. And your final question in plot synopses. What recent release is about a female Kansas highway patrol officer who sees her husband killed by a Satanist and then tracks his killing spree across the country?
Jeez.
And it's an okay movie. It's not good or bad. It's fine. It definitely was a movie. So if you follow my letterbox, that should narrow it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaiser.
This is what Begonia is about.
And Jeremy.
Psycho killer.
Javi. And Will.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Bop, 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 bop. Psycho killer.
Psycho Killer is correct. At the end of round number 1, I have the Cinnabites in the lead 10-4. As we go into round number 2, which is the wheel round. Prior to the match, both teams gave me 2 strengths. That'll make up 4 of the 8 slices on the wheel. The other 4 slices on the wheel are the general categories they all decided they wanted to see on the wheel. Players in the lead can choose the order of place. The Cinnabites can choose who goes first and second. When it's your turn to spin, you spin the wheel. You get a category. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't like it, you get a free respin. Between those 2 spins, you will get a category. In that category, there's 5 2-point questions. If you need multiple choice, that will devalue the question down to 1 point. If at any point you give me an incorrect answer, your opponent can steal for the current point value of the question. And if you do go for multiple choice, but you want a little bit of more time, you want to save your repeats, I'll give you some repeats of the options just to buy yourself a little more time. We'll bring in the wheel. We'll talk to Will and Jeremy. Categories on the wheel today, we've got Christopher Landon written, slashers, The Controverse, sci-fi horror, Samara Weaving acted, Saturn Award winners, Nightmare on Elm Street, vampires and werewolves. Do you guys want to spin first or defer?
What do you think,
What would you
Jeremy?
like? I don't know. Whatever you want to do. If you want to wait and see where we're at, that's cool. If you want to pedal to the metal, let's do that.
Let's go second.
Okay. Kaiser, Javi, here's your spin.
They fell right into our trap, Kaiser.
Totally.
And you get Samara Weaving.
Is
Yeah,
this
I think
something that
that-
you chose or that they chose?
They chose. I didn't choose Samara.
Okay, great.
How many Samara? The only Samara movie, horror movies I've seen is like the one where it's a game and Scream 6. Yeah.
I haven't seen Scream 6 and I haven't seen Ready or Not 2, Electric Boogaloo or whatever it's called. So I say we spin again.
Yeah, let's spin again.
All right. Category you must take is...
All right.
That's 3 times in a row. It's spun Samara Weaving. That's great. All right. So I guess we're going to get some Samara Weaving questions. I apologize. I didn't want you guys to have to do this, but
It's all right.
Oh,
It's all
well.
good.
Samara Weaving, your first question.
I love Samara. So.
She's a very nice lady. Your first question. In Mayhem, the head of HR at Towers and Smythe Consulting has what menacing nickname?
All right.
No. Multiple choice.
All right. A, the Hangman. B, the Reaper. C, the Hitman. Or D, the Arsonist.
It's probably one of the 2 H-Man ones. Hangman sounds like the coolest.
I will say either Hangman or Reaper if it's an HR person.
I'm cool with whatever we want, whatever you feel like.
Yeah. Actually, the Hangman, finance.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, the Hangman, B, the Reaper, C, the Hitman, or D, the Arsonist?
Is it the Reaper?
I honestly don't remember.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen this, but like the other 2 don't make sense for the HR person.
Yeah,
So-
I mean that's fine.
So the Reaper, final answer.
They are the Reaper. That is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Your second question in Samara Weaving. Who directed Azrael?
No idea. Multiple choice.
All right. A, Chris Weitz. B, Matthew John Lawrence. C, George Nolfi. Or D, E.L. Katz.
The person from New Moon did this movie? Probably? I don't know.
I have no idea, dude.
Since it's the name that I recognize, I want to just go with that.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. Chris White's final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Jeremy and Will. Is it A, Chris Weitz, B, Matthew John Lawrence, C, George Nolfi, or D, E.L. Katz?
It's D.
D. Okay.
Yeah, D. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Hmm.
Your third question. In The Babysitter, Killer Queen, what mode of transportation is Phoebe riding when she interrupts the cult members trying to kill Cole the first time at the lake?
Well,
They're
multiple
gonna
choice.
know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Multiple
Udo-
choice.
Did you say multiple?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. A motorcycle, B, a jet ski, C, an ATV, or D, a hovercraft?
ATV sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, fine. Cool. I don't know.
ATV final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, a motorcycle, B, a jet ski, C, an ATV, or D, a hovercraft?
It's a jet ski.
That's what I thought. Okay. Jet ski,
Yeah.
final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Fourth question.
Not like a
in
water
this-
ATV.
True, but it's not really. It's all water terrain. Your fourth question: who plays Belle, Sophia's bodyguard, in Borderline?
No idea.
I have
Multiple
no
choice.
idea.
Honestly.
I've never heard of any of these. I've heard of Babysitter too, but yeah. Anyway, multiple. Yeah.
All right.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, James Badge Dale, B, Justin Hartley, C, Eric Dane, or D, Jensen Ackles?
Okay. I've heard of all of these.
I heard of 3 of them.
This seems. I don't think it would be Jason Ackles. Justin Hartley,
Okay.
maybe.
Just really
I
whichever
don't
one
know.
you think is the best.
3.
Justin Hartley, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, James Badge Dale, B, Justin Hartley, C, Eric Dane, or D, Jensen Ackles?
This movie's awesome. Everybody should watch it. It's C, Eric Dane. Final answer.
That is correct, though. I would want Justin Hartley to protect me, to be fair. I think he's dreamy. Your final question.
I guess that because he died, but
In Scream 6, when Ethan states he was in class as his alibi, what class does he say he was in?
Oh, fuck. Does he say?
we could go multiple again.
Yeah, multiple
never
choice.
seen-
I don't remember this.
All right. Is it A, sociology, B, history, C, physics, or D, economics?
I don't remember sociology or economics being mentioned at all in the movie, so it's probably between history and physics. I thought about history. I thought about both history and physics before the multiple choice.
History?
Yeah, history, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, sociology, B, history, C, physics, or D, economics?
Would you just have accepted econ? Because he says econ so many fucking times in the movie. Economics, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
He does? Okay. I did not
Yes.
realize this.
I was in econ. I was in econ. He says it like 5 fucking times.
We will bring the wheel back in for the Cinnabite spin. And you guys land on the controverse. Do you want to take that or spin again?
I mean, not really, but
I've watched them, but
right.
let's just have some fun. Let's spin
Yeah,
that
let's
shit
do it.
again. Let's get
All
all
right.
4 spins in.
All 4 spins being utilized as we go to sci-fi horror.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay. Get rid of the wheel. We don't need that anymore. Your first question. Who plays MTA officer Leonard Norton in Mimic?
Mimic. Is that
Is that Josh Brolin? He's the guy in it, I think.
Okay. I'm if you want to lock that in, I'm happy to go with you on that.
I think it's
That for
Josh Brolin. Final answer.
that is incorrect. Chance for a 2 point steal. Who plays MTA officer Leonard Norton in Mimic?
I've only seen. I only know Josh Brolin's in it. That's the only guy I know.
I mean, Ron Perlman is in a lot of Del Toro's movies.
Oh yeah, he's a Guillermo del Toro favorite.
Yeah, so Ron Perlman?
Go for it.
Ron Perlman, final answer.
That is also incorrect. Josh Brolin is in it. Ron Perlman's not in it. I'm talking about Charles S. Dutton is the police officer.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Your second question. What is the name of the machine that Dr. Pretorius has built in From Beyond?
Might know it on multiple choice.
All right, let's go.
I'm not going to get it off the rip.
Okay, yeah, because my brain went Lazarus Machine, but I don't think that's correct. So, multiple choice, please.
All right. Is it A, the resonator, B, the transmuter, C, the transcender, or D, the harmonizer?
The harmonizer, or is it the resonator?
Resonator sounds
More correct.
better. Sounds better. Yeah.
Okay. The resonator. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice, Jeremy.
What's the score? Sorry.
It is 16-4. So we do have to go through a few more just to make sure.
Cool.
Okay. I think
somehow closer than I thought.
Okay, if they hit this next one for 2, it's over. So here's the next question. In 1988's The Blob, we learn that the titular creature isn't an alien, but what type of organic experimental material that has been irradiated?
Yeah, all the films I have not seen.
Organic experimental material. Oh, I don't know.
Let's go multiple.
Yeah.
A, mold, B, bacteria, C, algae, or D, yeast?
Okay.
A part of me wants to say yeast because that's what it looks like.
Yeast does eat. Like it literally eats.
You good with it?
4, 3.
Repeat the options.
Okay. Is it A, mold, B, bacteria, C, algae, or D, yeast?
I mean, that seems a little too B movie, but also maybe, yeah. Fuck it.
Yeast. Final answer.
That's incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, mold, B, bacteria, C, algae, or D, yeast?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. That'll be a full repeat. I just forgot. With the new round 3, we're not even in knockout territory anyway. But in 1988's The Blob, we learned that the titular creature isn't an alien, but what type of organic experimental material that has been irradiated? Is it A, mold, B, bacteria, C, algae, or D, yeast?
I'm thinking maybe algae, but I don't know.
I mean, if I were to irradiate something, probably algae is the most likely out of all these. So, yeah. Let's go algae.
Yeah, algae. Final answer.
That's also incorrect. It's a bacteria.
Okay. I thought it was tomato because of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Your fourth question. Who directed The Skin I Live In?
Oh, that's shit. It's the Antonio Banderas movie. The thing. Oh.
Almodovar or
5.
Yeah. Yes.
Pedro Almodovar. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Somehow I knew that. That one I know. Weird.
He's Spanish.
Okay, if you hit this one for 2 points, the game will be over. So,
Okay.
Your final question. When Lockhart awakens back at the spa in A Cure for Wellness, what part of his body, which isn't injured, is heavily bandaged?
Of course, I haven't seen this one fucking forever.
His face, or head.
I could go with head.
Head. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2 point steal. When Lockhart awakens back at the spa in A Cure for Wellness, what part of his body, which isn't injured, is heavily bandaged?
Arm.
No.
Maybe. I have no idea. Arm, leg.
Let's go with arm.
Cool.
Arm. Final answer.
That's also incorrect. It's his leg. He's in a wheelchair in the whole building.
Shit.
Okay.
Good.
We still got a game going. At the end of round 2, Cinnabites are in the lead 18-4. But there's 15 points up for grab in the final round, which is the gauntlet. Prior to the match, both teams they picked their whatever they wanted for their 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 point questions. They'll go through these questions one at a time. If they give me an incorrect answer at any point in time, they're done for the round. If they don't know the answer, they can pass the question, and I'll have the point value and round it up for their opponents. Though in this particular scenario, I do believe Javi's new nightmare needs to run the table. So we will just go to their questions in round number 3 and see how they do. So, guys, for question number 1, you chose actors and actresses. Here's your question. What actor appears in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Death of a Unicorn, and 2025's Anaconda?
Is that Paul Rudd?
This is Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Okay. Paul Rudd.
Final answer.
That is correct for a point. Moving on to your 2-point question, which is in Saturn Award winners. What does Malcolm Crowe do for a living in The Sixth Sense?
He's a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. He's a psychiatrist. Yeah.
He's a psychiatrist, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. I would have accepted psychologist or psychiatrist because they don't really make it clear in that movie what he does.
He's specifically a child psychologist, I think.
He's definitely a child psychologist. I don't know if he's actually a psychiatrist or not, but I'm going to give it to you because I don't know whether he prescribes medicine or not. Sure. Your third question is in the Conjureverse. You chose the Conjureverse. So here is your third question. Rounded to the nearest hour, what time do the clocks stop in the Perrin household every night in The Conjuring?
I want to say 6, but I don't know.
I didn't deep cut this movie the last time, so you can.
I feel like it's 6 or 10 for some reason, and I don't know why, but I feel like it's 6 or 10.
I think we can go with 6 if that's what you thought of at first.
Repeat. Let's do a repeat.
Repeat. Yeah.
That's your second repeat. Rounded to the nearest hour, what time do the clocks stop in the Perrin household every night in The Conjuring?
Because I think when the clock stopped, it wasn't like fully like very dark, so I want to go with 6 rather than 10.
Yeah, I think 6 is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, final answer.
And your winners, the Cinnabites, rounded to the nearest hour. You take some minutes. I think it stops at 3:07 or 3:11. It's 3 a.m. They stop. 3 at 10 or 3:11, whatever. I have to rewatch that movie. That being said, we'll drop Jeremy and Will backstage, talk to the Javi's new nightmare briefly. You started to get some momentum in round 3, and I think it was just you got a spin that was just like dirt for you guys in round 2. I understand. I've been there.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I mean,
yeah, you go. Yeah, please.
I mean, yeah, like we got the worst 2 spins possible, so not much we can do there. And round 3, like we hit the ones that we knew. Like the first Conjuring movie, I think we have both seen it. It's just like it's not a detail that we picked up for me when I watched it for like the first time. So yeah, maybe next time we will pick up those kinds of details when we watch those movies again.
I figured asking for the exact time was too crazy, but I figured you might know where about it stopped. But lesson learned. Javi?
Yeah, I'm still new to even the Conjuring franchise. I'm not a big shocker. I'm not a huge horror guy. So just teaming up with Kaiser has been fun. I'm glad this is a great time because it's even like most general movie things, like I'll take super chillaxed. This I should take even more chillaxed because I'm just frankly I'm just incredibly busy that I was like, Kaiser, I don't have time to like look through what categories are available. Can you just pick the categories, please? And he did, and that was apparent based on the fact that we spent Samara weaving, and I was like, is that one of ours? And it wasn't. So they played great, obviously.
They were great.
Yeah. I like the 6 times that we got.
Yeah, down the road we'll see you again, I'm sure. But that's it. We'll leave it at that. But I always enjoy having you guys around. We'll talk to you next time we see you. Drop you all backstage. Bring in today's winners. Jeremy, Will, hey. This is kind of like you're marching your way up. I believe this is the first win for you on the ladder just because the debacle below you, you just took over the reins. You have like a forfeit and then this match. But I do know you're playing next. You're playing the Kastner family, Bobby and Jess Kastner, Arch Juice listener. How you guys feel about that prospect?
It's still my favorite team name. I'll tell you. I love it. It's going to be great. Like, they're great people. They're really good. They're going to give us some awful franchise to study, and I might actually work on it this time. I want to win. I want to keep going. So,
right.
yeah.
I mean, the last time they played us, they did an awful franchise. I watched that awful franchise and actually managed to get steals off of them. So we'll see what they do this time. I'm looking forward to it. I love chaos. Just see what happens.
Fair enough. Well, we'll put you guys backstage, put a bow on this match. That'll do it for this episode of Why We Love Horror Trivia. As we climb the lower of the two ladders, tune in to see how far the Cinnabites go and what's going on the other ladder as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Go to our Letterboxd challenge at that QR code. We'd appreciate it. But a text out for myself, JWMaher, for Aaron. We are taping on his birthday. That's why he's not here. For Javi Madden, Kaiser Huang, Jeremy Potters, Will Cohen, this has been Why We Love Horror Trivia. We'll see you next week.